In the heart of the enchanted forest, where the trees whispered secrets and the streams sang lullabies, there lived a fairy named Elara. She was a gentle and kind-hearted fairy, known for her radiant beauty and her crown, encrusted with sparkling gems. The crown wasn't just a symbol of her status, it was also the source of her magic, allowing her to bring life to the forest and heal the creatures within it. One fateful morning, Elara awoke to find her crown missing. Panic surged through her as she scoured her small, leaf-lined dwelling, but the crown was nowhere to be found. Without it, her powers would wane, and the forest would suffer. Determined to retrieve it, Elara set off, her wings shimmering in the dappled sunlight. Her first stop was the bustling meadow, home to a community of busy bees and fluttering butterflies. "Has anyone seen my crown?" she asked anxiously. The bees buzzed in sympathy but shook their tiny heads. A wise old butterfly fluttered close. "I saw a mischievous sprite near your home last night," he said. He was heading toward the dark woods. The dark woods were a place of shadows and uncertainty, feared by many for the trickster spirits and elusive creatures that called it home. Elara hesitated but knew she had no choice. With a deep breath, she flew toward the darkened tree line, hoping the butterfly's lead would guide her true. The dark woods were as ominous as she had imagined. Twisted trees loomed overhead, and the air was thick with mist. As she ventured deeper, she felt eyes upon her but saw no one. "Who goes there?" she called, her voice trembling slightly. A laugh echoed through the trees, and a sprite, no taller than a mushroom, appeared before her, his eyes twinkling with mischief. "Looking for this?" he taunted, holding up her crown. Elara's heart leapt with relief and anger. "Why did you take it? Give it back, please." The sprite grinned, somersaulting in the air. "I wanted to see if you were brave enough to come get it. But I won't give it up that easily. You must solve my riddle." Elara sighed but nodded. She knew the ways of sprites and their love for riddles. The sprite cleared his throat theatrically and recited, "I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with the wind. What am I?" Elara furrowed her brow, thinking hard. She knew the answer but didn't want to rush and risk a mistake. After a moment, she smiled. "An echo." The sprite's eyes widened in surprise and respect. "You are indeed clever, Fairy Elara. Here is your crown." He handed it back, bowing dramatically. The sprite shrugged. "We sprites love to play, but we also respect those who care for the forest as you do. Consider this a test of your resolve and a lesson in trust." Elara nodded thoughtfully. "I understand. Thank you for teaching me this." With her crown restored, Elara left the dark woods, the sprite's laughter echoing behind her. As she re-entered the enchanted forest, she felt the trees and streams responding to her presence, vibrant and alive once more. From that day on, Elara was more vigilant with her crown, but she also held a newfound respect for the sprite and his lesson. She knew that even in the darkest places, there could be light and learning. The enchanted forest flourished under her care, and Elara continued to bring joy and magic to all its inhabitants, her crown ever shining brightly upon her head.